What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a good night. I just got off work, just chilling. Figured I'd do a video. Today I'm going to do a video on scrying mirrors. I did a video on pendulums, on how to use them and stuff. Actually, this video, the lighting's kind of dim in here. I can't do this video during the day because that's one of the things about scrying mirrors is they're never supposed to ever be touched by daylight. So I keep it in a little bag here, kind of keep it protected. I'm going to teach you how to make it and how to use it. Basically, like a pendulum is very similar to like a Ouija board without all the negative stuff that comes with it. Like you can use charts, you can use you already know. If you don't know how a pendulum works, check out my previous video on pendulums. But first thing you'll need to do is buy a candle. I just went ahead and bought a huge bulk one, a blue one. Smells good too. Buy a bag or a container or a box, something like that, maybe a chest to keep it in. But I'll show you my scrying mirror. I got a basic one, basic black scrying mirror. What I did was I bought like a photo album frame. This one I just got from Walmart. I'm going to take it apart though. I'll try to be careful not to break it, obviously, because 7 years bad luck is what they say, superstition. I'll kind of show you how I made it, but basically just a photo album frame, a photo frame. That's all you need. And here's the glass. And the reason why it's black is this is actually a cheap little project you can do at home on your own. And it is pretty reflective. I try to keep it clean. I'm not going to lie, I've never played with this. I came across somebody making one on a previous YouTube video and was like, man, I want one. I don't know, I'm just weird like that. Anybody that knows me knows I collect weird stuff, weird books. I'm always into conspiracy theories or aliens, ghosts, demons, stuff like that. So I actually haven't played with one of these. But anyways, what I did was I took out the glass, and this is the way that I was taught how to make one. I took out the glass, and you just spray paint one side of it and let it dry and put the glass back in. Don't break it because it's technically a mirror now. So 7 years bad luck. Watch me break this. That would be horrible. Sorry, I'm putting it back together. Hang on. Alright, I'm back. I just put it up. But yeah, I mean, it's a cheap little project. I did it, creating it. Basically, though, with the scrying mirror, let's see, I don't know how well you can see it. You just put it up, in front of you, like that. Take a candle, and I'm not actually going to use it. Like I said, I don't want to use it really. I might experiment with it later on in life, but as of right now, I just really haven't had the urge to use it. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still kind of creeped out. But you light a candle and you lay it in front of the mirror, and basically the difference between a scrying mirror and like I'm gonna actually put it back because I don't want it hanging out and looking at me. Alright, I'm back. Basically what I was saying is difference between like a scrying mirror and a Ouija board or a pendulum is it's a visual thing. when communicating with spirits and stuff like that. Like, you would want to be protected by like a circle of salt and all that stuff. So it's a visual, like it's kind of like playing Bloody Mary or something. You would see something come through, and I've actually heard of people using it to communicate with what they believe is extraterrestrials or spirits or ghosts. But I mean, I do ghost hunting here and there. I always, you know, I always say goodbye to whatever it is, so I would use it kind of like a Ouija board, as in say goodbye, so that way it's not left open. It's different than like a telephone or something. It's kind of like what I'm doing here with this tablet right now. You see my face. I'm talking to you. I'm coming through your screen. That's what it basically is. But yeah, they're easy to make. Basically, you just put the candle in front of it. Do not expose it to sunlight ever. You would just kind of like sit in a dark room and light the candle, and hopefully have, if you're smart, use some protective salts or something, or say hello, say goodbye. It'd kind of be like if I called you and we were talking on the phone and I just hung up the phone. That would be rude. You don't want to be rude to them. They won't be rude to you. I haven't played with it, obviously. Like I said, it kind of freaks me out. I'm just a collector of weird shit. Another thing too, which I was thinking about, it's kind of crazy, is with the whole scrying mirrors, they're black mirrors, and you can do scrying with other stuff. You can scry with crystal balls. That's where you see all the cheesy like fortune tellers and black and white films. It's an actual thing. Like, people genuinely fortune tell with crystal balls and stuff. Which I wouldn't mind having one of those. I thought that'd be cool. It'd be a cool little thing to put on your coffee table. But you can scry with that. You can scry with a bowl. I actually have, and I showed you in my second video, my book collection video. If you haven't seen that, check it out. Give it a like. I showed you some other like occult items. I think that's another thing I'm going to start doing with this channel, is kind of doing a show and tell of different occult items I have. Kind of showing you how to make them, or just because people love seeing that type of stuff, man. I would love for my house to be like the Mystery Shack on Gravity Falls. That would be awesome. But there's actually, I'm going to wrap up the video here. I heard this crazy conspiracy theory. And anyone who loves conspiracy theories, this is crazy. That like all the TVs and stuff, the newer TVs, the black flat screens, like turned off, they're all scrying mirrors. So, here's the crazy thing, is like we live in this age to where people are watching TV nonstop, and I ain't gonna lie, like I used to read like crazy, and I have noticed like every now and then I'll kind of slack and get into like the whole TV thing, to where I'm stuck watching TV instead of reading like I should be. And the thing is I'm just sitting there scrying for hours subconsciously. And like even the tablet that I'm recording this on, it's a black mirror. And that was one of the things, it was crazy when I was kind of looking up scrying mirrors and stuff, because I was just bored at the house. I had a day off, had a couple extra bucks in my pocket, and was like, I want to do something weird, do something crazy, like conspiracy or supernatural wise, So I came across scrying mirrors, and I was like, well, I want one. I don't know if I'll ever use it. I just want one. So I made it, but that was one of the things they were talking about, is like you can scry with a turned off tablet, or a turned off cell phone, or a turned off television set. Like one of my coworkers, he had a ghost experience when he was younger. Maybe I'll do an interview with him, put him on my channel here. That might be a future video or something. But there was a little boy. Him and a bunch of girls were hanging out and talking about ghosts and stuff, and how his house is haunted and stuff like that. And he actually wants to do a ghost hunting video in like his house that he grew up in, and that would be cool. I mean, I love ghost hunting. I've already put out one ghost hunting video. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's called Spectre, episode 2. Anything ghost hunting, any videos I do ghost hunting is going to be under Spectre. It's just me and my girlfriend. My little brother, he's supposed to be joining us on a couple here and there. He joins, so. But yeah, basically the conspiracy theory is that like you're scrying and you don't even know it. Every time you're looking at a blank telephone screen or a blank TV screen or a blank tablet screen or a computer screen, you're actually scrying and you don't even realize it. But one of my earlier memories as a kid, I remember, it was kind of crazy. Me and my train going by. Me and my older brother, not my oldest, but my older brother, I won't say his name. I remember we were sitting there like in the back of my mom and dad's car, and we were, and this was kind of like almost in a way when I was first introduced with scrying was, and we would just, it was like pitch black, it was nighttime, we were just staring at each other's face. And it was crazy, like, because where your eyesight is depraved of light and stuff, like his face would melt, or he'd have fangs come out, or his face would turn into a devil face, and I just remember my mom looking in the rearview mirror like, "Quit it! What are you doing? Quit it!" Because she knew, like she had played Bloody Mary as a kid, and she knew like what we were doing, but we didn't. We were too young and naive. And I remember too, like I would scry as a kid, and I didn't even know I was doing it. I'd be a little kid, and the light would be off in the bathroom, and I wasn't playing Bloody Mary. I've never played Bloody Mary or anything like that. But I remember, like in the bathroom, the lights would be off, and I would just be like looking in the mirror, and like I noticed my eyes would get crazy looking, or my face would melt, or like I wouldn't be smiling, but the image in the mirror would make me smile. And that all goes back to science and stuff too. Like when there's like when you're in a very dark space, you can hallucinate because your brain is trying to compensate for what it's not actually seeing. So it's creating stuff that's not there, which would, I guess, debunk scrying mirrors and all that. But I don't know. I try to keep an open mind. If you're into that type of stuff, they're easy to make. I taught you how to make it, man. Get you a picture frame, some spray paint, a candle. That's about it. Just make sure you keep it covered. I keep mine in like a little man purse, a little satchel. Keep it out of sunlight, kind of like a gremlin or something from the movie Gremlins. But there you go. Have fun. Go play around. Just be careful doing it. If you come in contact with something that's crazy or negative, obviously, stop doing it. Cleanse your house with some sage or a couple prayers or something. But, yeah, go have fun. Go play around. Go make one. Go do it. Peace out.